Natural lighting cannot meet the requirements of any time and any place. The artificial lighting is needed as a supplement. Certain places that cannot use natural lighting also requires artificial lighting during the day. The selection of the light source needs to be determined after comprehensive comparison of efficiency or efficacy, life, etc. of the lighting source, lamps, and the balance. The characteristics that need to be considered in the selection of electric light source mainly include color temperature, color rendering, illuminance efficiency and power, effective life and full life, structure and installation, setup and restart time, rated voltage, and the influence of circuit voltage reflection on the performance of the light source, vibration resistance, applicable temperature range, number of accessories, investment maintenance, and use costs, decoration, etc. Among them, the color temperature, color rendering, stand-up time, vibration resistance, applicable temperature range, etc. are determined according to the requirements of the use environment and function, and other characteristics such as efficiency and life are used for technical and economic analysis of the whole process. Electric light source mainly include thermal radiation light source, gas discharge light source, and solid-state light source. Thermal radiation light source mainly include incandescent lamps and tungsten halogen lamps. It is made by using the principal light. When metal is heated to a certain temperature, it emits visible lights. The higher the temperature, the greater the principle of visible lights in the whole radiation. Tungsten halogen lamps are gas-filled incandescent lamps filled with halogen elements or halides. Gas discharge light sources are divided into glow discharge lamps, art discharge lamps, and high-frequency induction lamps, according to their working principles. It is emitted by gas, metal vapor, or a mixed discharge of several gases and metal vapor. Among them, the glow discharge lamp is a cold cathode fluorescent lamp, and the cold cathode emits electrons. Art discharge lamps are hot cathodes that emit electrons that are divided into low-pressure discharge lamps and high-pressure discharge lamps. Among them, low-pressure discharge lamps mainly include fluorescent lamps, compact fluorescent lamps, and low-pressure sodium lamps. High-pressure discharge lamps mainly include high-pressure mercury lamps, high-pressure sodium lamps, high-pressure xenon lamps, and metal halide lamps. Fluorescent lamps are low-pressure mercury lamps, and the compact fluorescent lamps are energy-saving lamps. Both of these and the high-pressure mercury lamps are mercury lamps, which are filled with argon gas and metal mercury vapor. Sodium lamps are filled with sodium vapor. Xenon lamps are filled with xenon gas. Metal halide lamps are filled with a mixture of metal vapor and metal halide decomposition products. The high-frequency induction lamp has no electrodes, which is different from the light-emitting principle of several gas discharge lamps mentioned above. It was the high-frequency electromagnetic field energy generated by the high-frequency generator to ionize and discharge the mercury atoms in the lamp tube to generate water-like rings and excite the fluorescent power on the tube wall to emit visible light, also known as electrodeless fluorescent lamps, microwave lamps. The solid-state light source mainly refers to the LED, and the working principle is the electro-optical conversion process of the semiconductor p-n junction. The stroboscopic phenomenon means that the luminous flux emitted by the electric light source produces periodic strength change with the change of the AC voltage, which makes the human eyes have the illusion of not rotating or reversing or rotating slowly when observing the rotating objects, which is easy to cause accidents. Incandescent lamps have no stroboscopic phenomenon, no electromagnetic radiation, Frequent switching has little effect on life, and it has a high degree of light collection, which is convenient for height redistribution. It has good dimming performance, which is conducive to the adjustment of light. It is less affected by ambient temperature. It is small in size, simple in structure, and low in price. However, only 2% to 3% of the electrical energy is converted into light. The illuminance efficiency is very low, the heat dissipation is large, and it is easy to overheat the room. The light color is reddish. High brightness, easy to form glare. The surface temperature of the glass bulb is very high, and it is necessary to avoid splashing water and burning the interior material. Poor vibration resistance, greatly affected by voltage fluctuations, short lifespan, and large maintenance. Therefore, it is only suitable for occurrence where stroboscopic phenomena is not allowed, places that require frequent switching, important occurrences that require rapid ignition and high reliability requirements, and special places that have strict requirements on electromagnetic interface and cannot be met by other light sources. Compared with incandescent lamps, tungsten halogen lamps have improved light efficiency, light color, and lifespan, but have no change in heat generation efficiency and vibration resistance, and have deteriorated in terms of dimming and installation direction. Compared with incandescent lamps, fluorescent lamps have the advantage of high luminance efficiency, low brightness, good light color, long life, and low surface temperature of the lamp tube. But the initial investment is high, it is more sensitive to temperature and humidity, and the size is larger. The common type has stroboscopic phenomenon and radio frequency interference. At present, it is widely used in various buildings. The rooms with low installation height of lamps use thin tube, straight tube, 3 primary fluorescent lamps, and the places with high lamp installation heights use high frequency and high power, thin tube, straight tube fluorescent lamps. The compact fluorescent lamp integrates the lamp with the ballast and the starter, with compact structure, small size, convenient use, good color rendering index, high light efficiency, long life, and fast startup. The single light flux is small, which can meet the needs of small spaces and can directly replace incandescent lamps. Fluorescent high-pressure mercury lamps are also known as high-intensity gas discharge lamps. It has the characteristics of high luminance efficiency and long life, but it has poor color rendering, mainly emits blue and green light, which makes people unable to correctly identify the color. Metal halide light has high efficiency and good light color suitable for tall space. Sodium lamps have high luminance efficiency, long life, strong fog permeability, but poor color rendering. The spectrum of low-pressure sodium lamp is concentrated in the yellow light range, and the spectrum of the high-pressure sodium lamp is concentrated in the yellow-green light range. Therefore, low-pressure sodium lamps are only suitable for road lighting and lighthouse indicators, fairways, and airport runway lighting, not indoors. The common type of high-pressure sodium lamp is used for outdoor and road lighting. The medium and high color rendering type can be used for indoor lighting, but the light efficiency is reduced. The single xenon lamp has high power and can emit ultraviolet rays, so the installation height should not be lower than 20 meters, and it is used for large air lighting in the square. Cold cathode fluorescent lamps can be started instantaneously and frequently, with long life, small size, vibration resistance, long energy consumption, high light efficiency, high brightness, and good light color for backlighting and decorate lighting. High-frequency induction light has high efficiency and high color rendering, theoretically has an almost infinite surface life, energy saving and environmental protection, instant start and restart, high reliability, low single lamp power, and small size. Because it almost brings together the advantage of other electric light sources, it is suitable for indoor and outdoor lighting, including places with high reliability requirements and long-term lighting and difficult maintenance and replacement of lamps, such as tunnels. LED light has poor color, high chroma, long life, small size, fast response, no pollution, flexible control, and wide application. The light source is selected according to the following conditions. First, room with low installation height of lights. Use thin-streaked tube-shaped 3 primary fluorescent lamps. Second, general lighting in the business hall of the store. Use thin-streaked tube-shaped 3 primary fluorescent lamps and low-power ceramic metal halide lamps. Accent lighting should use low-power ceramic metal halide lamps and light-emitting diode lamps. Third, places with high installation height of lamps. Use metal halide lamps, high-pressure sodium lamps, or high-frequency, high-power thin-streaked tube fluorescent lamps. Fourth, hotel rooms, LED lamps or compact fluorescent lamps are used. Fifth, general lighting incandescent lamps can only be used in special places that have strict requirements on electromagnetic interference and cannot be met by other light sources. 6. Emergency lighting use light sources that can light up quickly. 7th, according to the identification color requirements and the characteristics of the place, select the light source with the corresponding color rendering index. Can you compare the luminous flux, luminous efficiency, and color reddening index of these electrolyte sources to see if there are any rules to follow?